What up, nerds? Okay, I am tired of people complaining about Jinrai. It is not broken. There's counterplay for everything, and actually using it as a Ken player is risky. So today we're going to go over some options. Let me take a sip of my cold brew. Real quick. Frame data. You should know this. But if I do light and nothing, I'm minus 11. Obviously, huge opportunity for punish. If I do medium, minus 7. Okay? If I do Jinrai, I'm actually safe. Minus 2. So, how do you deal with this? Okay, if you hear Ken say Jinrai, I'm safe. The other two are at least minus 7. I don't want to get hit by a minus 7 button. So as the Ken player, I am forced to do the follow-up. Here's the follow-up frame data. Let me make sure I don't have my reversal on. All right, if I do light, I'm only minus 5. And I'm pretty far away. It's difficult to get any kind of punish there. If I do medium light, I'm still going to be minus 5 because I end on that light. Okay, so if you see, roundhouse light, look, minus 5. Every time the low light hits you, I'm going to be minus 5. You can take your turn back. Okay? Your button's going to hit. It would be a really crazy risk for me to rip any kind of super or something there. I can do it. But again, that's a risk against the Ken player. It will frame trap your button. So if I do something like I turn on a light kick or a light punch after 2, so if I did low forward into a Jinrai, and I try to hit a button, and I'm late on it, now you see that I got traded. But if I do immediate, this is from medium, I can punish you. Your button, which is a jab, 4 frame, okay, when I go immediate, hits you. So you're thinking, well, I don't want to hit a button, and I don't want to block. What do? Well, you can uppercut. We're going to turn on a uppercut, but you notice that it says count 4? That's because I'm going to show you, Ken players, what you should do. All right? Ken players, have you ever done, let's say you do 1, 2, 3, and then you Jinrai, and look, I'm getting hit. Okay, that's without the follow-up. I'm minus 11. But if I do the follow-up, oops, sorry. I'm mashing my light kick follow-up, and uppercut is still hitting me. So uppercut is a reliable answer. If I had done Jinrai, roundhouse Jinrai, to try to make it safe, the uppercut will still come out. Right there, before. 1, 2, 3. See? Because it'll punish the startup. If it doesn't come out, because you're in block stun, at very worst, you know I'm either going to be minus 7 or minus 5. But I'll be too far away to punish. But take your turn back, okay? You can see that DP is a reliable answer to punish Jinrai, with the exception of that, because I'm only minus 2. If I do the follow-up, that's punishable. Okay? So what do I do as a Ken player? This is where all my Ken player shoutouts. The Ministry of Ken, I got you. What you can do is jab, jab, crouch strong, and cancel into a light Jinrai. Alright? All together, point blank, works anywhere on the screen. And it's going to make a DP whiff. Too far away. Okay? It's just barely on that range where it looks like you might get hit by the DP, but you won't. Well, this is where the opponent can hit a button. When do they hit a button? Well, they interrupt the string right here. Between these two jabs and my strong, that's when they should hit the button. Ken has no plus buttons. So I cannot do my setup to space the Jinrai appropriately. Can I change this? Let's go one level deeper. Okay? Well, what I could do is this. 1, 2. Turn off this jab. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cancel into light Jinrai. Jab, jab, stand, jab, light kick, Jinrai. And this is another setup that's going to make a DP whiff. Boom. Okay. If I turn on the DP after 5, misses. Okay. In that string, Ken is generally safe. You're not going to really be able to hit anything. Okay. But what you need to realize now that I'm too far away and DP doesn't work, we're back into the original mind game. You can challenge with a button. If I do nothing here... Oh my gosh. Watch. Boom, low forward, reaches, and you get punish counter. So you're out of the corner. You could rip low forward Tatsu, low forward drive rush cancel, whatever you want to do. That's going to force me to do my follow-up. Then I get a hit. Okay? But if you do nothing, and I do my follow-up, what just happened? I whiff. And you get a fat punish, and you're out of the corner. Got it? So a lot of options for counterplay, and also for Ken players to make a DP whiff, just to go over those again, those setups. We'll start with the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. DP whiffs. Jab, jab, strong, light, Jinrai. And if you want to leave a little bit tighter, but still gap. Jab, jab, stand light, boom. Whiffs. It's simple. Answers. Don't complain about Jinrai anymore. Au revoir.